Hey guys, I'm BigMacDavis here, and welcome back to some more Doom Zero for the PC, played through GZDoom on the Ultra-Violence difficulty setting. We are in Map 3, Marble Zone. Just a quick little note here, you do need the dehacked file if you want to play it through a vanilla source port. Probably through like PR Boom, GL Boom, and Chocolate Boom, or Chocolate Doom, and stuff like that. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what I'm gathering from. So anyways, let's jump into the video now. So the first thing we're going to do, we're surrounded by enemies, is equip the chain gun and go left to establish sort of a starting foothold down here. Now yes, the chain gun actually doesn't fire faster. The animations are just sped up to allow to match with the original sound effects. The original developers of Doom kind of failed to do that, and this kind of fixes it. Now in the starting room, this ledge is actually a secret area we'll get to later, and also the mega armor up there is a secret. Now in this area there are a couple of things I'd like to do. Well, first of all, this is a lift that we will take down a little bit later. I like to go up these stairs, at least the first step, backwards to snipe off a couple of heads up there, and the second step for a couple of more heads as well that will pop up. Now we can go up the stairs. If you were observant, you would have seen that wall close up and the bridge rise up. We'll get to that a little bit later. Now this is as far as we will go. We will not drop down to the regular armor. This stripe on the ground is actually a tripwire that will raise up the starting area. It raises it up so high, we can actually jump on that ledge that I said was a secret area with a berserk pack. Press the switch to raise up some steps to get out of here, and we'll go back up the stairs. Again, that wall closes. What is actually happening is the center stair has a stripe, and this is a tripwire to lower down the bridge and also the mega armor secret up there. But the top step is also a trigger to raise everything back up again. What you're supposed to do is actually trigger the wall to lower, but then as it's lowering, race back up and cross the second tripwire. While it's lowering, you'll be able to bypass the trigger. We'll come back for the mega armor a little bit later when I need it. And now we'll drop down to the regular armor, which, again, I don't need. We'll lower down this lift, past the starting area, to a brand new area. What I do in this area is I peek out and alert the cacodemon and then back up into the lift. If you stay in here, shooting the cacodemon will not alert the other cacodemons to your presence. And yeah, the cacodemon sound effects, like the wake-up sound, the pain sound, and I think the death sound as well, has been changed to be more of like a squeak. Oh, no, the death sounds have not been changed. My bad. Just the wake-up sound and the pain sound. And the searching sound as well. Then what I do is I go up the stairs a bit and alert a couple of imps to come for me, and then repeat the same thing as last time. The reason why I don't want to wake anybody up, we'll grab the super shotgun here, is because there are 3 cacodemons on the left and 3 cacodemons on the right, so let's fire a shot, wake everybody up, and ride the lift back up. Then we'll press the switch and still be on this upper level. And the cacodemons will, mostly one by one, come for us. We can bottleneck them here. And yeah, the super shotgun animation has been changed as well. It doesn't fire faster, not that I can see. But it does look better, I think so. Sometimes the cacodemons will rise up too high, and in that case what you need to do is go back up the stairs and then shoot them from right here. But in this case they did not do that. And now we'll continue going up the stairs. And we come across a satyr door that requires a satyr switch to open. We also see a secret backpack up there. We'll get to that later as well. But we also come across a gargoyle door and a lion door. But luckily here is the gargoyle switch, with a bunch of gargoyles behind it? Maybe? I guess they can be gargoyles. They're like imps. And the lion switch. What's behind the lion door? Maybe some lions? I guess these can be lions. They're like invisible lions. Oh, that'd be so cute to see invisible lions. And here's something interesting. We have to press the half satyr switch, which I find is kind of clever, actually. Now, behind the satyr door is probably the toughest part of the level. There's a lot of enemies. So what I do, as I typically do in these walkthrough videos, as you know, is I systematically take out the enemies and let the enemies come for me. That is how I roll in these games. I do kind of like the cacodemon squeaks. There is a second cacodemon as well. Sometimes they'll both be alerted at the same time, but it's not that hard, either way, to take care of them. Then what I do, from the safety of the satyr door, don't go out there, otherwise you will be locked in. From the safety of the satyr door, I take out all the enemies that I can. Once all the enemies are mostly clear, let's wait for all the fireballs to dissipate and disappear. I peek out on the left side and alert 2 chain gunners to come for me. I don't want to be locked inside with them. There's the other one. He didn't want to join his friend for tea time. Well, luckily I brought the tea to him. Now what we can do is get locked inside this room and go to the left. I use this archway right here as my hold point, my very first hold point in this area as I take out the enemies. And then from here, you can actually snipe off a number of the gunners, and they sort of won't be able to shoot you. But you can shoot them in front of you and on the right side. And then you can systematically take out the imps. I feel like I'm in my own castle and I'm shooting down my foes. It's really kind of cool. Or not really a castle, but more of like a fortress. Now that this area is done, we can continue on. And we come across another satyr door requiring a satyr switch. Luckily, there it is. There's a gargoyle door and a lion door. Now, there are imps behind the satyr door. Here's another lion switch. Last time we had to defeat some invisible lions. Are there more invisible lions? Let's find out. Yes! I guess the moral of this game is lions are invisible specters. And gargoyles are chain gunners. I use this corner right here as my hold point. Very deceptively difficult, 3 chain gunners and 2 specters. But now we can climb the stairs to the upper part of this room. There is a secret behind the brown vines. And you can get the backpack that we saw earlier, full of ammo. We can follow the outline of the upper area and just collect ammo and items. And we eventually come to these 4 armor bonuses. This is a secret wall with a rocket launcher. I'm not going to use the rocket launcher. I think they give it to you for this upcoming trap. But what I do is I just creep forward a little bit, let the walls lower, and then kind of hide in the rocket launcher area and let every chain gunner pile up with each other. This is one orgy I don't want to be a part of. You know why? Because while it does look sexy, all of them together like that, it all ends in their death. And Doom Guy wins. That's right. Doom Guy puts an end to demonic eroticism. I don't know what I'm saying. We'll go up the stairs, and this will automatically rise up. I find this room extremely fascinating. The way you have to work on the bottom level and then the top level. Here's the exit door. But beyond it are 2 more enemies. And yes, I did move the kill, secret, and item counter to the top right. We have one more secret to get, and that is the secret supercharge. Right there. So to do that, what you need to do is face the backpack secret area and turn around, and we see the switch that will re-lower everything down, but also reveal this switch to get the supercharge. Now, strangely enough, I've not had this in any of my practice runs, but I don't need the Mega Armor. But you can backtrack all the way back to the Mega Armor if you saved it like I did, and you'll be able to get it, but I actually don't need it. Because we're too pro, I guess. Not really. But we're done with this map. Yes, that was Marble Zone. Obviously, it's called Marble Zone because of all the marble decorations throughout the entire map. I like this map. It's like you're investigating this marble ancient ruins filled with demons, filled with former humans, and everything interconnects, and everything moves. Like bridges raise and lower, bridges extend, walls lower. It's just really cool. It feels like I'm an archaeologist, almost, sort of, like going through some ancient ruins and and flipping switches and seeing walls lower and bridges extend, and it's just really cool. I really dig this map a lot. It's short and sweet and to the point, and the secrets are well worth it. They will keep you healthy, and if you're doing this from a pistol start, you don't start with the chain gun, so you have to kill a shotgunner immediately and then pick up his shotgun and then establish your foothold that way. But other than that, once you're done with that, it's basically the same exact strategies I've shown here. But that was Marble Zone, a really cool map, so we will move on then to the next map. Triple Town. Are there 3 towns? I guess we'll find out in the next video, so go ahead and click on it, everybody, and I'll see you then for more walkthrough goodness. So, take care, everybody. I'll see you then.